Save. Is the stream working? Alright. Hello everybody. My name is Philly and welcome to this new streaming of me playing my indie game project Neon Tail. Can Young or Yoshiki tell me if the stream is going smoothly without any problem? All okay, alright, let's go! Today there's a huge gameplay change with the game. Look at this! Woo! Hoi! You get it, you saw it, now you can wall ride everything in the city. This is a huge change. It's going to add a lot of fun to the whole game, but we need to balance this whole thing with... Thank you, Yashiki, for your donation, virtual donation in-game. Yep. So this is probably going to appear a lot later in the game. We don't know yet how we're going to balance it out, because this kind of defeat all many level design in the city, but it also brings a lot of fun to the whole thing. So yeah, hello car. How are you doing, Pumph? Woo. Yeah, so now you can kind of wall ride everything. Of course, this is going to trigger a ton of new bugs that we're going to playtest today, like this. So I don't know yet if you know, but the wall riding system right now is kind of a hybrid of many other games. When you press RT, you can control using left and right. Oh. Oops. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, cats. And yeah, when you're pressing the trigger, you can kind of control where you're going, and that's the only way I'm out of juice. Energy. Oh, that's a bug. Yeah. So as you can see, this is very prone to many bugs. Let's recharge. Woo! There we go. Boop. And also, yeah, Car this morning showed me the new race. How he? Oh, okay. So this can be wall ridden too. I don't know if you say wall ridden or wall rided it. But I guess everything can be wall rided. So now, even the rails. Let's see. Ooh, ow. Woohoo! Hey, it works better than I thought. Actually, those angles, well, kind of the kind of thing that I was worried the most about. It's kind of working. I ran out of energy, so let's fill it back. Alright, yes, it's tied to my speed, so the faster I go... There we go. So if I guess I can go... It's, yeah, it's barfy. It's working, but it's barfy. And alright. Well, it's mostly working, so I'm quite content with that. I'm in a weird position because of the microphone setup. Alright. Should be better that way. Well, for today I didn't add much new feature yet. I'm working on the animation of the new fighting system. So it started. So there isn't much to show in this build. However, just being able to wall ride everything is going to be a lot of cool thing and debugging. I mean, one of the purpose of this streaming is to debug, for me to debug and playtest the game, so kind of makes sense. Also, let's summon Granzilla. It's 8 if I remember correctly. Granzilla, she's over there. Let's fly over there. Whee! Alright. I'm not playing with that too much today. Let's see. Well, I wanted to try also. I saw Car doing the new race this morning, so I kind of want to give it a try. Just jumping like that, like a doofus. Looks kind of hard to control, but kind of fun, but also look dumb, but fun and dumb. That's what I like. Let's give it a try. So he was just jumping and giving momentum through jumps. Like that. Whoop! And I miss. Alright, let's retry. Hey! X squared! How are you doing? Welcome to this new streaming! Woo! 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 I got Alright. Alright. Let's focus on this. So, for those of you who want to try to speedrun this thing while in the air, if you push any direction, it's going to add some force to that direction, add some momentum. So one kind of exploit that isn't really an exploit because it's kind of hard to pull off well without... It's kind of hard to perform well. It's challenging, let's say. Whoop. But it definitely can be efficient on straight... Ooh. On long straight... Wait, I got this. I don't know why. Let's see. Alright. I think it's faster to go that way. Like if I can look at my speed up there. It's not as impressive, but ooh, nice. Using grinds. It's also ooh. Alright. Ow! That's unfair. That car's collider wasn't at all the same as the oh well. I guess I won't do a good time. It's alright. Salut Natixta, ça va bien? Bienvenue sur mon streaming. Ça va très bien. Hey! Happy to see you, Natixa, as always. Alright. Let me just finish that race that I completely failed and move on. I'd like to... Yeah, so the new thing to this week is that you can now wall ride everything. Let me just give up on this. It's hard to focus while trying to bunny hop everywhere. So yeah, now the whole city can be wall ridden. You can wall ride everything. And that opens up a lot of a lot of options. I need to playtest that because we're very sure there's going to be a lot of bugs coming with that. But so far I haven't seen anything that was too... Oh, this is kind of hard. I suppose the side can be, yeah, small. Hello, Lucky Dragon Geo. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. It's like a little family. Every week seeing everybody here. It's really cool. Feels great. Yep. Let's hunt for bugs on walls. Ooh. So maybe that wall. I guess it's not that bad. You just go through props that are stuck to the wall, but it's not that bad. There isn't too much bugs, less than I expected. Let's see over there. Woo. You really can go everywhere now using that. So I suppose this, yeah, you're kind of floating above. Woo! And you can kind of jump. Yeah, you can jump in like that. Hey, Sashko Naganuma! It's been a while since you've been. I've seen you in this stream. Luckily, you're not sleeping. If you can fall off the edge of a building between a sign. Oh, you had that happen recently. Okay. The edge of a building between a sign. Yeah. I see what you mean. Those signs. Well, we haven't. Did we? We haven't implemented the completely free. Wait, did we? Maybe we did. Like something like that. I guess it depends on how far it is from the wall. This is alright, I suppose. The reflection have all the icons in here. That's funny. Wasn't made on purpose, but the reflection have. You don't see them, but on the map, all the shops icons and all the map icons are in the air, but invisible to you. The reflection map shows them to you. It's kind of it doesn't really matter. Next time I bake the reflection maps, I'll make sure to get rid of the icons first. Alright, let's try. This looks like something that is going to bug out. Well, I simply cannot wallride that. Well, that fixes the problem, I suppose. Oh. And up we go. Well, so far I haven't seen anything that looks very bad with the wall ride. Leo Yashiki is kind of like very worried about it. Well, you go through props, but I think it's acceptable given the amount of fun it brings to the game. Maybe that thing. Ah, yeah, well, of course. Whatever. Let's visit Granzilla. Groovy Grandma Granzilla. Oops. Right. I want to go up. Thank you. Ho! Pro gaming today again. Whoops. So, there we go. How are you guys have been doing lately? Talk to me, say things in the chat. Woo! Yeah, so I've been doing animations for the fighting system. I'm kind of. There's going to be a lot of testing needed. Right now, the fighting, I'm working on the animations of the melee attacks. There's going to be ranged attacks, all using superpowers, of course. And the melee attack kind of, I want it kind of classy, elegant. and feminine. So she's kind of slapping and spinning, and after a slap, she goes and snap her fingers. And I'm basically going to put everything on the particle system effects. There's going to every time she slaps, she's kind of throwing a mist of the superpower mist. I don't know, whatever. And when she snap her fingers, that mist is going to explode. That's the basic idea. It might be completely reworked, completely changed, completely thrown away. But you know, when you attack the drones and you attack the dummies in the game right now, you kind of go into a modern Batman state, or you know, you automatically slide to the enemy that is on screen, and everything is kind of automatic. I'm kind of, since the game has a lot of momentum gameplay, I kind of want to use that instead of having everything automatic. So the idea would be that I would decrease the difficulty to hit someone by making the hitbox huge, using the particle effects, of course. That mist, that explosion is going to take a lot of space, so it won't be very hard to hit anyone. However, there won't be an automatic sliding to your opponent. I'm keeping that in case, of course. But yeah, imagine Ruby with infinity gems. She would make everybody dance, probably. I think I fixed the dance. Wait, let's see. There we go. Wow. Still looks kind of weird. Well, she's got her head. Yeah, I think the problem. She's like, her head is not animated. I think it's. I kind of broke that. Probably. I should check it out. Yeah. Her neck and the base of her head doesn't have the dancing animation. Oof. Such an annoying thing. I really would like to animate it myself by hand, but that takes so much time, and dancing is very hard to nail. I mean, I did the pedestrian thing like that, headbanging, but that's really easy compared to a sophisticated dance such as the one I grabbed from Mixamo. Yeah, looks a little stiff, very stiff over the neck, shoulders, and head. They simply don't move. I probably broke that by trying to fix the jaw bug. Yeah, I'll look into that. I got so many things to fix. There was also that request of automatic camera that has been. I mean, it's been here forever. I just need to really take the time to do it. Time is what I like. No, time is what I lack the most right now. I really can go anywhere now using the wall ride. It's really cool. Let's do some. This is kind of going to solve also. Hey, it's not the first time I do that. And the mirror don't break on one side. All right. Glasses are so fragile. What was I saying? I forgot. I like pedestrian headbanging. Thank you. It inspired me to do a rhythm section for I Am Live. Good to know. That's awesome. Oops. I pressed 5. No, I want to go 6. Alright. Let's go there. I want to play a race that I don't often play. Woo! Woo! It's not that part. Giant Granny! You saw it! You saw her! Granzilla, as I like to call her. This here. Boop! Oh no, not this one. Never mind. I wanted to do a race, not maybe another time. Sorry, Misa, but your mission is kind of not what I'm looking for right now. Suppose here it works. Okay, so as long as yeah, it's buggy. As long as I enter the wall. I don't know how the collider looks here, but it looks like I cannot jump from here. I suppose there's ooh. Okay. There's something with the colliders here. Guess it's the camera is not detecting any collider here, so it's getting inside. Ooh, what's going on? Okay. Well, I suppose that's what Yashiki was worried about. Okay, so that whole tower has an invisible collider outside that prevents you from doing things, but since maybe you have to separate some collider. I'm talking to Yashiki. Separate the collider because this collider is obviously made especially for you to not be able to access some specific places on that tower. Just separate it from the rest of the ENV call environment collider, and make it into a non-writable one. This is kind of an exception to the rule. The whole city now can be wall ridden, but some places like this tower are better off without not wall readable. Sky surfing, yeah. Best activity ever. Boop. Man, this changes a lot. Any building you want to go up to climb on, just wall ride it. Yep. All right. Yeah, like can really access anywhere now. Oops. I suppose you kind of need. There you go. Ooh. Alright. It's not that easy. Well, it's kind of messy here, and it's messy visually, so it's not that... I mean, it's hard to control, but it's not that bad. It's kind of bad. It is bad. What am I saying? Whoop. Alright. I have no idea what happens here. Looks like there are colliders. I think there are wall colliders beneath the rails that Ruby wants to wall ride, but it's kind of stopped by the grind collider that is on top of it. Like over here, there's a wall. Beneath the rail, there's a wall that prevents me from going out like that. But I think maybe that would be a lot of work to Yashiki. Like if any rail that has small walls beneath has to be changed into a non-rideable one, that's going to be a lot of work. Is it necessary? Let's say that it would be better. Maybe a time limit on it. A time reuse. That bug. Whenever I grind upward, I have to fix this one. This one is kind of a bad one. I keep forgetting. it. I should note it down. I should write it down. Give me 1 second. I'm writing it down. Boop. Very quickly. All right. Grinding upward. Cannot jump / hop off. There we go. That was a little behind the scene. Woo! Did you watch my new devlog about wall jumping from grind to grind? While recording some footages to demonstrate the calculation, I really increased my skill to doing that, so it's kind of cool. It's not that hard also. You just need to practice a couple of times and jumping from grind to grind is not a problem. Oh wait, give me a second. There you go. Damn. I still have those weird allergies lately. I don't know if it's the change of the weather, but lately I've been having that a lot. Like my nose is itchy. Whatever. Allergy. I have no idea what I am allergic to. It's really annoying. It just starts randomly, and then I'm tired for the rest of the day. It's kind of annoying. Ooh, that was cool. Totally, totally on purpose, but totally sarcastically on purpose, which means it wasn't. All right. I am glad you got rid of the posts on the rail that would cause your grind to fail. That caused a few fall through map glitches. Okay. Yeah, no, sadly. Serious debugging work here. Looks entertaining to me, holding a bouquet of bugs. It is going to be very entertaining if you like bugs. But we gave it a short playtest with Young, and both of us really enjoyed just wall riding everywhere. You really can access everywhere like that. It opens up a lot of freedom. You really can go. Ooh, I missed that. You really can go everywhere now. Of course, we have played this game a bazillion hours since we're the developers. So something. Maybe that would be too much for a new player. So that's why we're thinking about balancing this, like not giving access to everything right away to the player. We're still thinking about how to do that. We don't know yet. The wall ride module on the battery, actually the whole battery system, we're thinking about it. Thinking should we keep it the way it is, or should we rework it? Yashiki thinks that the battery system is too complicated and not very... The complicated side of the battery system with the module doesn't really help the player learning the game. He says that this game has too many things to teach already, so he wants to simplify it into a bunch of stats that you can increase by going to Leroy's workshop. You would just go to Leroy's workshop and pay money to increase your speed, grips and such. It's one idea. We talked about that too, like we were also thinking about making it so we keep the battery system, but we separate the characters' abilities that are more not tied to technology, like speed and such. There are many ideas. I kind of don't want to. Well, there's two things. Of course, the amount of work I've put into making the battery is kind of annoying to scrap it off. But I wouldn't mind scrapping everything off if it really serves the player's experience on that game. However, I kind of feel like there's no need to scrap it completely off. We can still keep some part of the work I did on it, while also having the simplicity of just the stats going up. The thing is, maybe we still have the batteries and the modules, but we simply upgrade the modules and the batteries themselves without creating a whole new system, because that's going to take a while. Rewriting a new UI, rewriting the whole system, it takes time. So I'm like, let's keep the thing, but let's increase the stats instead on the battery, and we will like having one battery that we increase its stats and modules slots and such. Yeah, it's an idea. The current version is fine, but there need to be more useful spots to use the wall ride. Yep, I agree. Oh, let's go here. Boop. Oh wait, so that's new too. When the slope is too the angle of the slope is too obtuse. No, steep. It's too steep. When the angle is too steep, you get that thing, and you cannot control left or right. I guess it would be better if you could, but that doesn't happen that often. Ooh. Everything changes. Otherwise, I would prefer it all the time. Yeah, you're talking about the wall rides. Would be more useful to... I don't know. Yeah, the current build, yeah, that's true. The current build, the one without that wall ride, yeah, that's why I really like this version, where you can really wall ride everything. The thing is, we've decided like years ago to remove the wall ride from the free wall ride, just to avoid bugs. We're only 3 people, and we kind of want to control the where there would be bugs, if there was, and that would be on the thing. But I think the fun that it adds, being able to wall ride everything, compensate with the weird looking bugs. Like, yeah, of course this looks weird, being able to wall ride that nothing here. But the freedom that gives you, it's kind of compensating the whole thing. Alright. Bloop. Yeah, you can only wall ride on sign for now. What you're doing now looks more like what I expected. Yeah, that's what I explained why we did that. But that was many years ago. The whole game, the whole city wasn't like that right then. And actually, last week when we talked about light, none of us remember why we decided to only be able to wall ride some of the advertising panels. And what I just said is just a theory, but I don't remember myself. I think that's the reason. Though. Like, we wanted to limit the potential bugs the wall ride system would bring. Ooh. Alright. Let's see, can I jump over there? Oh no, I cannot jump when it's fully vertical like that. I can only hop off. Whee! Can I make it to that? Bop! Yeah! Pro gaming today. Whee! Random jumps. Yeah! Totally on purpose. Can't wait for the new area to be done. Keep it up, Yashiki. I heard there was a lot of grinds. It was a mess of... Since it's the slums, there's going to be a lot of messy things. And that's going to be fun, in my opinion. Haven't playtested yet. Yep. Whee! Alright. Boop. I was talking about something that I had a lot of things to talk about. I think it's the fighting system. Yeah, maybe I already said everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah, the fighting system. Yeah. So you would be completely free about the direction you want to throw your attack. It's going to take your momentum and add it to the attack's momentum. It has its own momentum, and it's going to be an addition of vectors again. I mean, the whole game is about physics, right? So hopefully, doing it that way is going to be more fun than having an automatic slide to your opponent thing. It's not that bad actually. It's just and because you get back the momentum you had before the attack, after the attack. But it's kind of finicky. It's not really well done. The idea is not that bad, but the realization of it isn't that great neither. So yeah, we'll give it a try. The ultimate wall ride is looking super useful and fun, but it's kind of overpowered. Yep, that's what we're worried about. But it's kind of, I feel like on the early stages of the game it can break the fun of overcoming difficulties of climbing. I agree, I totally agree. We need to work out on a solution to balance the... Yeah, it's fun, it's really fun. Yeah. We're going to make it so you acquire it over time. Maybe as a superpower? It's not really a superpower, though. Yeah. I keep doing this race, I don't know why. Woo! Ooh. Whoop. And brup. How about chaining attacks, kind of like when you pop the orbs at the end of a race? Yeah, that was initially the idea of the fighting system. Used to be using that whole that what? Why didn't I snap on the... Alright, whatever. Yeah, the fighting system used to... I did that whole system as the way the fighting system was supposed to be, and the orb thing was supposed to be the way you fight the enemies, the aliens. But over time, I kind of felt like it's not going to be that fun. You're kind of like just pressing X forever, and everything is automatic. I kind of want the player to have more a more exciting fighting system, because it works for Batman and other that kind of game, because they have a timing. They don't have the momentum of the skating behind. That's the thing. So they play it with they make it like a rhythm game, like you press X X X X until you see enemies starting to attack you, and you have to press Y during their attacking animation, so you counter them. And add that basic system to add to that basic system the all the special attacks that you acquire by doing combos, and there you get the game. But I cannot really do that system to Neon Tail because of the whole momentum thing. So that's why I'm thinking about making it so it's more free. Wait. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I've set up a new dream sequence. We were talking about that also, like how we would like the chapter. We were going to stop making new things to the. We're going to stop making new things to the game and start polishing what's in the game already after the end of chapter 1. However, we were like, wait, but the fighting system is one of the core design of the game. We cannot, like, if we end chapter 1 and the fighting, there won't be any fighting before the start of chapter 2, which is kind of a problem. And we were like, all right, maybe when we make it so the dream sequences, you can fight in some of the dream sequences. So I've created a third dream sequence where you get to try and use your superpowers. This is going to be the lab where you try the superpowers things. I'm going to create basically an arena where the aliens will just spawn forever. The final version of that dream sequence won't probably have the aliens yet, because it doesn't make sense that you meet them before. I mean, in the story. But at first I'm going to use that to play test and decide on how the fighting system should play. That, along with many things. I've been watching many other games how they do that. I mean, I'm working on the animation, so I'm looking at Genshin Impacts, Devil May Cry's. I mean, some games. Genshin. I've never played Genshin Impact, but I suppose it kind of makes sense for me to look for reference for that kind of game, because they have girls that kind of use magic. It's not really magic, but she doesn't have a weapon. That's the main thing. And attacks without a weapon that isn't punch, but just magic. There aren't that many games right now, and that have cool animations. That's the main thing. That's what I'm looking for the most. Cool animations, cool gesture. So yeah. But she still have her own style. I'm just looking at those to help with ideas. For now, I've done 3 melee attacks. I'm going to start working on the ranged combat soon. And then there's going to be a whole week probably working on particle effects. Let's do a street race. Where can I find a cool street race? Yeah, the game is also lacking a lot of content. We're going to work on that too during the polish phase. I think we're going to add some side missions to during the polish phase. So we are still going to add content, but not story-wise. And we're going to polish everything we got. The inventory menu, we're going to add the map finally. Going to... yeah, that's going to be a lot of work. I guess I'll do that race over there. Bloop! Hello, young angel. Give me a race. I think that's a weird, a weird thing to say. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Give me a race. Where should I go? Oh, that's not a race. Okay, that's just. All right. I don't really like that race. All right, let's stop that. I don't want to do that. It's a boring one. Give me a wire jump race. Kind of like those now. I used to hate them, but now that I'm better at jumping from grind to grind. I think there's one over here. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Let's go. You're not the person I wanted to talk to, so bye. All right. Hey Pandoramin, I think Car wants to challenge you with the new race. Wait, where should I go? It's over there? Yep. Alright. And fail. Alright, let's retry. Okay, let's do this. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Fantastic. Whoa. And I can do that. That's cool. There we go. Yeah, the wall ride really saved me here. It's going to save many people, I suppose. Ah, and there. Saved again. Boop. There we go. Whoop. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Yeah! Sex is great, but have you ever wall ridden the ground? Wah! Oh, that was funny. Wait, I can do that. Let's go here. All right. Oh, okay, okay. Never mind. It was here after all. Woo! Ow. Oh wait, no, 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 no. Yeah, okay, let's go. Random jump. Still working. Ah. All right. Ah, all right. Oh well. It's something. It's something. That was messy, but I did it in the end. Oh, money, money. All right. That bug was outrageously brilliant. Thank you. That was great. Yeah, I agree. Have you ever wall ridden the ground? I can count on you to try to find that bug, how to reproduce it. I actually have no idea how that happened in here. I need to find the chain of events that led me to wall grind the ground. I suppose that would work if there were many tiny collider that had I mean shapes that are kind of, it starts with a wall but it kind of mess its way back to a 90-degree ground. I don't know. It's just a hunch. And also balloons. Pock. I forgot I gave that sound to the balloons. Boop. All right. More bugs, please. Give it to me. There we go. Nope. Maybe if I hold the jump button. Ooh, no, that doesn't work. It's kind of weird. It works on trampolines, but not on those. The super mega jumps. Oh, a figurine here. Who is that? Oh, that's Big Ghoul. Awesome name, right? Big Ghoul. That's his name. He's a big ghoul. So, as a 3D artist, that's such a long time ago. It's like 10 years ago. I don't know. As a 3D artist, I've participated to some 3D modeling contests, and one of them was, I'm not sure if it was the Dominance War. There was something called Dominance War, but I don't think that was one of it. Yeah. Yeah, there was that idea that there were many ghouls in the city, and that was kind of a tank. It kind of looks like the tank from Left 4 Dead. And you were playing a little robot that's kind of like Mega Man? Rockman? Yeah, Rockman. Except that you punch ghouls instead of shoot lemons. So yeah, that's that. Whatever. Cool jump. Slightly angled wall. I was going to read that angled wall. Slightly angled wall, then the grind ended before reaching the top, so after crossing the top threshold, it tried to wall ride again. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. Yeah, maybe that's what... Ooh, okay. If Ultimate Wall Ride is already in the game, I certainly would. It's not in the game yet, I think it's going to be in the this month's build. Right, Yashiki? And Young? Yeah, Wall Ride. The new mission with the door shader that reveals itself. The Groovy Grandma, Groovy Grandzilla thing. That low gravity, crazy gravity hotkey. This is all going to be in this month's build. Hopefully I'll be. Oh, Is it what? Groovy Grandma has transparent pants. What? What is that? Whoa. And it disappears when I get close to it. What was that? Weird. Oh, no. Yes, no. Oh, no. I think... No, I have no idea. No, Yes, I suppose it has something with the light maps. No, I don't know. I have no idea why it's that kind of like the shadows go through kind of. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So let's climb that building. Ooh. Oh. Whee! Woo! Whee! So more freedom to the player. That's a good thing. I was watching a video about game design, about the freedom of movement. It appeared on my YouTube, and I was like, all right, let's watch it. And yeah, it was talking about how movement movement is what brings fun to some games that are physics heavy, like Neontel is one of them, of course. What did he say that what is interesting? He didn't say that much that was interesting to me. Nothing that I didn't know. Well, whatever. I'm just mumbling. Sorry for you guys to hear that. To listen to me saying, mumbling. That was Building Shadow. Yes, that was. I saw that. The buildings behind. It was the shadow from that thing behind, that wall behind. But the weird thing, yeah, you can still see it here. You can see the building behind. That's weird. Well, she's got reflective pants. That's all I can say. Transparent reflective pants. Wouldn't be that groovy otherwise. Whee! We've been talking also about polishing the whole tutorial section and make it less boring and more dynamic, organic. Did you know that the whole UD46 section was supposed to be a tutorial? It was created with a simple task in mind, because the whole section is just a straight street that has a slight turn and keep going straight. The idea was like, okay, the player doesn't know how to control the game, he doesn't know much about physics, let's just have him skate from A to B, so they get used to how it feels to skate around. But I don't know how it became what it is today. It's not a bad thing, but it's kind of messy. And I guess the amount of grinds and the challenges became super hard. There's a lack of control in the difficulty here. The difficulty curve kind of goes from you're in the garage doing skating to you have to grind, jump on the noodles, grind to access the super hard to. Well, it was also made as a secret. You weren't supposed to get all 10 badges, and if you did, you had a super secret that was the Groovy Grandma in another dimension. Like 4 Grandzilla in another dimension. That was way back then, a long time ago, when the game was just a demo. Yeah, I guess that's that. We're it's not that we aren't organized and that we aren't planning things with a focused goal to it, but we were preparing for Taipei Game Show back then, and we were doing a demo, and we spent 1 whole month, I remember, doing weird thing to the UD46, so it had something fun for the people to play, and we kind of kept it after that. Well, yeah. I guess what scrambled our organization and planning was those events. And I can totally understand why big companies often have a team just to create builds for those events. Like they have demos that are specifically made. They spend 1 month doing 1 demo specifically to those events. Kind of makes sense. It's hard to avoid that kind of work if you're trying to market your game in another country. And we're like, yeah. Yep. Indie game life gets messy even when you don't want to. Wee. Wait. I'll need to jump on that thing. Woo, 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 woo. Yep, many bugs. Many bugs expected. Let's see. Wee. No, it's not that. It's not as fun as I thought it would be. Woo! Alright, that sucked. Poor Yashiki, still stuck in the basement. He needs an adult. Did you know that Yashiki is older than I am? Young too, actually. I'm not that young anymore, though. 37, I think. Wow. I'm an old fart. Studied gaming on the Amstrad. Nobody knows what the Amstrad is anymore. I think it wasn't even popular in the US. It's like an European thing, the Amstrad. It's like an Atari. And it used a floppy disk. And you had to load it forever. You needed to type run disk and wait for it to be like doot, 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 for 30 seconds, and then you can play your game, your very lame game that had 2 colors back then. Yep, I'm that old. And yet you just lock him in the basement. Come on, Faye, respect your elders. Alright. I shall respect the elder. Bye. Man, I don't have my Amstrad anymore. Woo! Missed. Alright. And I still haven't managed to break the grinding again. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Give it a try still. I mean, those are kind of hard to debug. I mean, the only way to debug those kind of bugs is to change the collider. I mean, I could write new code to prevent It kind of detect whenever you're wall riding on the ground. Huh. Suppose I could do that. Although it's kind of fun. I wanted to say. I kind of like those kind of bugs. Wall riding the ground is kind of fun. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I can code something to prevent that from happening. I kind of have the same. Ooh. Ooh. All right. There we go. Big bug 1. The first big bug in this playthrough. Can I push it out of it? I can. I can control a little bit of the fall. All right. Push it to the outside. Come on. Ah, almost out of here. Well, while I'm pushing outside of the building, it was so weird that I managed to do it when you joined into watching the stream. Whee! More bugs. I'm kind of like you on that side. Like, some bugs are really fun to trigger, and like sometimes when I fix one bug, I'm kind of like I don't want to fix that bug. All right, no, that's not working. All right, I suppose. All right, let's just teleport back to the entrance. Oh, whoa, okay. Huh. F10 then. That I've created F10 just for whenever F9 is not working, so that's what it was made for. There we go. Does any of you read those things? Oh well. Here. This is the update summary, and last month I talked about sausage physics during streaming, and I thought that was an achievement, so I wrote it here. But maybe nobody read those, so whatever. It's kind of thing that makes me happy. I'm a simple man. I don't need much to be happy. Well, Yashiki's revenge through bugs in the city. Yep, I did it again. You need to make an extreme mode that stops grinding. An extreme mode that stops grinding. What? An extreme mode that stops grinding. So you grind and it stops? I don't really get it. I use it to check the build number. Oh, alright. Okay, that's good. Ooh, wait. I saw a wall ride on that roof. It wasn't supposed to happen. Let's see. There we go. Happened again. So I kind of have to. Yeah, I see what's going on. So you see that that face, that the roofs outside. I'm wall riding on that, and then I transfer to the. From here, I entered the angle. So I suppose I could do that here too. And I just need to jump on that perpendicular to the ground side, and then I enter wall ride, and then I get to the So I just need to jump here. There we go. Okay. How the hell am I supposed to fix that bug? I'm waiting for the Easter egg of Yashiki in the basement. No. I'm reading those and talked about sausage physics in the stream. Did kill me. Cool. Another achievement. Another achievement acquired. I made someone laugh at my dumb joke. Cool. Awesome. Now I can die happily. Remember my stream, Faye, where I couldn't grind and almost done the mission? Oh yeah, yeah, you were going up. Well, I think this is fixed. I think this is fixed. I think. Like, yeah, you couldn't grind anymore at all, anywhere. You couldn't grind anymore at all. And you still tried to finish the mission going up some slope, which is kind of impossible to do. Yeah, maybe I need to do something about that too. Too much work. So when you're going up against a slope, I would push harder. This is very prone to... The idea is very prone to exploits. But I could give it a try, maybe. Well, grinds aren't supposed to be broken in the first place anyway, so yeah. Boom. A few builds ago, there were signs and posts along some of the longer grinds really made things more difficult. I see. Extreme mode does that. Oh, you just mean no grinding at all. Well, yeah, it's extreme, but it kind of take out much of the fun of the game. One sausage, please. She's like, what? That's the only thing I got. 2 sausage and some magazines, some pizzas, some flying fries, hot dogs. Man. Are those donuts? Yeah, I really need to make a superpower out of that sausage over here. Gambit uses cards, explosive cards. Ruby uses explosive sausages. Yep. I was close, masochist. Yeah. You were really determined to finish that mission without grinding. Cannot take that off of you. Is that even a sentence I did? Cannot take that from you. I guess that's sayable, maybe. Let me take a sip and do that. Yeah. Cool. Thank you for waiting. Let's go. Oh, yep. Those props are. I guess I can fix that. Yeah. Is it worth the time? The code is super dumb. You're just there, and if you're there, it does that animation, and if you're still there after the animation, it does it again. It's just it, right? I guess I could prevent it from playing again if you haven't left the collider in between, but it's whatever. I guess that's in the polish. That's a polish thing. I'll polish that later on. Not a big deal. I can also remember the first build, glitching into a building that I wasn't meant to get into. Yeah, I remember that too. I'm not sure if I remember what you were talking about, but I do remember that happening from I don't know where. Yeah, do that after you get most of the game done first. Yeah, I agree. Bloop. Oh. Maybe here, and then here. Nope. It's not that easy. You can access everywhere, that's true, but it's not that easy to control. Wall riding everywhere. Hey! Rough. I've sent you a video a long time ago regarding it, and you said you are not meant to be able to get there. Yep, probably. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I remember, kind of. I do remember, yeah. It's a bit hazy, but I do remember. Yeah, I remember now. Wait, why can't I? I'll write that. Ugh, alright, whatever. Let's go here. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. No! Alright. Another anecdote, since we've been talking about old games. You know this game, Shuriken Master. That picture is reversed. So on the right, it's a logo. It's written Shuriken Masters. It's one of our tiny first game. We were trying out things. It's a dumb game. It's actually very simple. You're just you take your phone like that, and you're like, and you throw shurikens. And the direction you do that is going to you could do special effects like in ping pong. Having the shuriken bend to one side or the other. I think the game is it's fun. It's a tiny game. It's not a big deal. You had also a supercharged key power, like and all the shinobi, all the ninjas died. Well, we were just trying out things. We didn't spend that much time on this game. It wasn't going anywhere. But the idea behind that game was actually an Amstrad game that was also an arcade game, that was also an Atari game, I think. Shinobi on Amstrad had bonus stage that was way more fun than the main game itself. The main game was a platformer, and the bonus stage had you like just press left and right and press space bar or the joystick button to shoot a shuriken. I really like the thing. Yeah, our game had many different type of shuriken that you could customize. One of them was a soap. So you can throw a soap to your enemy that didn't do any damage, but they created bubbles. So that's a thing. Bubbles on the enemy. At least they were clean after that. So I thought it was a great idea. There you go. And then you put in this wall up. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. That's the best way to fix a problem. You hide it. You don't go there. That's one way to fix any problem. Don't have it. There you go. I saw the new trailer of Sabbath Funk Bone Brush, and they had that grinding upside down. That was really cool. They cut it in the video trailer, so it looked really great. And I was like talking to Young and Yashiki. I was like, "Oh, that looks cool. That looks great. We should have that in our game too." And then we're like, "But you can grind upside down." Yeah, but it wasn't cut as cool as the trailer in a video editing thing. Whatever. Really curious about that game. It doesn't have any roller skating though, but doesn't mean it's going to be bad. I mean, Sunset Overdrive doesn't have any roller skating too, and still a lot of fun with running around. Dying Light doesn't have roller skating. I guess there aren't many games that have roller skating. Not such a popular thing. I don't know why. Boop. I'm sure you could do that in Neon Tail. You can. Hello, Justin Middleton. You're back. Welcome back. Wait, did they say you can't grind upside down? No, you can. That was demonstrated in the trailer. Because you can say that her blade have special upgrades. Yeah, they have magnetic something that makes it so you can grind upside down, which is cool. Sunset Overdrive has probably one of my favorite rail grinding system in games, period. Yeah, they really nailed the grinding feel. I mean, they even made it so when you grind upward and backward, downward or upward, you would have their animation change. The animation is blends so that you would balance. We don't have that in Neon Tail, like. Yeah. On the other hand, it's a AAA game, so. Like, yeah. She's not going to lean forward, like, or lean backward based on the slope of the grind. Oh well. It's a different game, though. I don't mind a little good competition. I need to buy the game. I need to play it. Sunset Overdrive. It looks really fun. Ooh. 12. It's something. Ouch. This reminds me of Last Action Hero. Glasses breaks just by touching them. Great old movie from Schwarzenegger. I haven't watched any movies lately. Been too busy. Lately, it's not lately, for years I think. Too busy creating games, worrying about my company, things like that. Yeah. Locking Yashiki in the basement. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Boop. All right. Yeah. Keep asking for Yashiki's freedom, but you don't know how hard it is to keep him there. You have to nourish him. You have to keep... You have to clean the room. There would be poop everywhere. Alright, let's do that mission. I guess we can now that the scanning system and the shader thingy, I've added all that to the game. I think the camera could be polished too. Going through the whole city, going through the buildings, kind of meh. Now that I have the revealing shader, I guess we could apply it to this mission's cat paws print. He likes cheese. By the way, this mission was initially invented by Young. I'm not responsible for any of its idea. It's kind of a cool little mission with a little mystery to it, and it was playtested a lot by Leo. I didn't do much on that mission. Yeah. Where's the cheese? It's over here. I still think we need a I mean, the guy who's selling cheese is just standing outside of this building that looks like a cheese. It's kind of meh. Kind of want to create a real store front. But whatever. Sell me your cheese, man, rat man. I have good news. I made a business, but you don't feed him. You even said that you didn't feed him. No, I don't feed him, per se. I put rat and cockroaches so he could grab them and cook them by himself, but that still requires works, you know? We'll just blame Yang. That's another way to do it, yeah? It's Yang's fault. Alright. I don't care about your cheese. Tell me if you know about a cat. I'm helping a lady that I don't know anything about. That's who she is. That's who Ruby is. Follow the footprints. Yeah. The reveal shader is going to be way better than that. We would just have one long mesh. Right now it's just a bunch of game objects that disappear on contact and triggers the next game object. It's kind of meh. But with the new reveal shader, we could have a cool thing like the door. Like one long cat paw print. That cat really likes to put its paws everywhere. And just have it reveal as you skate around. Yeah, the idea is woo. The idea is kind of cool. I like it. That's cool. However, finding the cheese store in the first place is not that easy. We might have to think about something during the polish session. I think its animation has been slowed down too for some reason. I don't know why. Hey, Porco. Also, the sunglasses. I think it would be better to have the sunglasses directly on its eyes. Are you going to have people that get angry and push you over? I like the idea. Am I going to do that? Well, there's a very simple version of that in the SFS Pro match against the Acid Frogs, where you have one of the Acid Frogs kid stand there, and if you touch him, you just ouch, like if you hit a car. I guess that's a very lame version of what you want. How could we make it fun? Oh, so that's why new district ain't done yet. Yashikis just have to cook those rats and cockroaches all the time. I guess you can eat them raw, so it's still his fault if he doesn't eat them raw. If he ate them raw, he wouldn't waste that much time, so it's not my fault, right? You just gotta be careful in case if they make you stuck in the corner, that will just keep spanning, knock you over. Yeah, I can imagine that. So the cheese. Yeah, it's the Acid Frog is just a dumb collider, attack player collider that's just standing there, and if you touch it, you'll just fall. Ooh, her feet is under the ground. And not anymore. Find a way to make pork like you. Do I have a rat mask? Ooh, boobage view? No, I don't have a mask. Also, this business card kind of annoying. Suppose I have a... Alright. We talked about that too. So during a mission now you cannot work anymore. No, you can work, but you cannot... Huh. I remember we talked about that, but right now you can still work. We were worried that you couldn't buy a mask because you didn't have enough money and you had to go... that's just such a mess. This mission is a lot of... It's not him? No, it's not him. It's not her, sorry. There you go. Buy it. Send to storage. Thank you. Can I go to the garage right now? Whee. You're probably gonna catch a bug right now. I kind of agree with you. I'm like thinking about that actually. If I leave the scene right now during that mission, am I going to get a bug? Maybe. Like I said, I didn't do anything on that mission. It's all written and debugged and everything by Young and Yashiki. So, but they did worked hard on trying to get rid of all the bugs. So maybe it's been fixed. We'll see. Wait, is Yashiki on the stream? Yes, he is. His name is... I mean, you can talk to him in the chat section. He's the Rocket Juice thing. Or maybe it's Young. It's both of them. When you hit them and they walk... Oh, no. You hit them and they walk towards you. And... if they get close enough, they shove you. I see what you mean. It's like a pedestrian, random pedestrian would just fight back if you push them around. I see. Okay. That's a funny idea. It's very GTA. On the other hand, we're only 3 people. It's kind of we could give it a try. Wait. I'll just get rid of that and this. Take that in. And buy. You gotta have this mission in that creepy raw state. What is a creepy raw state? Like the rats Yashiki is eating? No, that's crispy cooked state. So let's put that rat hat on. There we go. She should have a full rat pajama outfit. We'll do that in the end, I think. If we're doing a full outfit change. Right now, most of the cosmetics are just meshes that are added to body parts. And if I am to create full outfits that are skin mesh, oh, okay, that's going to take a while. That's going to take a lot of work. Wait, okay. Oh, okay, I don't have any more, okay. I'm out of energy juice. Yashiki, do you need an adult? Question for Yashiki. Let's see if he answers you. Usually during my stream, they're both talking about what to do in the new build on Discord. So maybe he won't see your message. Whee! Raw state. When cat's visible, all of his trails are visible at once as well, and you can interact with anyone. So that's a raw state. Apparently the cat paws are not visible. I can still talk to him, but he's not saying anything new. Bye. I think they fixed it. I think it's working now. Maybe, probably. Let's give it a try. Yep, it's working. Good job, young Yashiki. I kind of want to add a bag here with the cat moving around. And have the cat doing some cute noises. Something like that. Oh, don't worry, if he doesn't respond, I will spamming on Discord. Yeah, you do that. Ah, cool. Okay. There you go. I think Rocket just... yeah, there he is. Where is the... I think it's... the bus station over there. I think the lady's over there. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Cat lady, where are you? I think she's over there. Oh, I see her on the map. Her icon is upside down on the map. I'll polish that later. It's Porco! I'm so happy, thank you so much. Thank you. Give me all your money. Stranger that I don't know anything of, that I found the cat for. Okay. So Young decided to have a slow motion when the mission is successful. So that's a tool also for side mission, for all missions actually. If you succeed on the mission, you can have a slow motion. Do you need an adult, Yashiki? I'm sure I can imagine him like being like, what? What? An adult? What? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about that lately too. Maybe have some, yeah, so usually whenever there's a dialogue and an NPC that talks to you in the game, players kind of expect a mission out of it. I'm kind of like, okay, so we've got those random NPC that talks to you about random things, right? That doesn't trigger any mission, but it does add to the city's how do you say that? Life feel. Like it feels like the city does have more life to it. I was thinking about adding some random dialogues that aren't triggered by pressing Y, but still are like you approach a zone if you're not grinding or jumping or in the air, and you're not in a mission. That someone will talk to you, and you're not the one pressing Y. I kind of like the idea. Yashiki and Young are not that into that idea. I'm like, alright, if you're not into that idea, then whatever. But I was thinking that it could add a lot of life to the city, because you could create a lot of tiny, small things. Like it could be anyone. It could be someone who's trying to. You're adding tiny stories that doesn't spend any time nor mission nor waste any of your time. It's just life. It's just adding life to the city. Like it could be just a dumb advertisement. Someone is trying to sell you something. Could be anything basically. Just someone who's asking for what time it is. Someone who's lost and looking for. I mean, we can even have a few answers, like someone who's asking where is the tower, and you're like, it's here, or there. And it doesn't really matter what you answer, but you get another. It's just tiny dialogues. I kind of like the idea, but they're not really into it, so whatever. It's just an idea anyway. I know that Spider-Man has the whole passive pedestrian reaction. Like if you do go to underground, and they would be like, "Woo, Spider-Man! Woo, awesome!" It's kind of like that, but not really, because yeah, that's the thing. Yashiki Young doesn't like the fact that you get stopped by those dialogues. No, I'm not married to that idea. I just thought that it could bring a lot of life to the city without much work. That's the main thing. I don't need to do anything, and we can add a lot of life to the game. Of course, we're going to add a lot of real missions, but that's one thing that I kind of like, the idea. Maybe it's a bad idea. I don't know. It's not really real stories, just people in the city that would be, hey, you, cute girl with the roller skate in pink, something, right? Yeah, that's it. It's a dumb idea. I guess you gotta make him watch Dragon Ball Abridged. Alright. I think I don't know what you're talking about neither, but okay. It's probably something very funny. I'll watch it after the stream. Do you need an adult? You make me cry. Hey, I'm a very busy man, you know. I can't follow all the memes, although I would like to. Woo! Hey, wait, I want to jump that with the gravity off. Alright, let's do it. I'm pressing A. I'm not releasing A. And there we go! Woo! It's not that high. I mean, it's less high than I expected it to be. Boop! Shoo! It's not even memes, Faye, alright? I'll need to watch it though. I like Dragon Balls. I like Abridged. I mean, I like the title, Dragon Ball Abridged. Oh! Figurine here. I think I saw it last time. Maybe I didn't save that. Or... Also, I can get rid of that dumb rat hat. Swear this. There we go. Okay. Here I come. Boop. Vegeta touches Gohan, and Gohan says, I need an adult. Alright. Then Vegeta says, I am an adult. I can kind of feel I've received 100 messages today with restream. Oh! Cool! What was that? Ooh. It happens a couple of times. I can see the. All right, I'll give it. I'll watch it. Watch it right after the stream. Talking of which, I think it's time for us to shoot some rockets. Woo. Whee! Kuro. So believe it or not, but in Taiwan, the indie game circle is quite small. There aren't many indie game dev thingy with many people in them. Kuro is one of the other indie game dev that we met, and he's making a erotic game, let's say. It's not really erotic. It's a little more than erotic. Thank you, Dragon Geo, for your awesome support, and Snowden Cameron, as usual. I'm going to say that till the end of time. Because we got the rockets. Thank you, Car. Oh, Karma, you gotta go. Do you want me to link it to you? Yeah, sure. Link it to me. Send me the link. See ya. Bye. Alright. Thank you, Natixstein. Thank you. I'm having doubts since. Yep. I'm having doubt on this one because it's supposed to be R19. Yes, it is. Still. Thank you, R19. I haven't seen RR19 in our Discord community, but he's been staying. He stayed a big supporter of ours. So that's why I'm kind of unsure if he's still there. But he is, so thank you. Alright. I suppose I'll stop the stream here. Since I found a figurine, thank you, James Glazer. Since I found a figurine, I'm going to press F5 to save without going to a cafe. So if you have the debug build, you can do that anytime in the game, and you can also break the game with a new ton of bugs that I haven't expected, because you cannot save out of the cafe in the cafe shops in a normal way of the game. Nighty night. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. I'm super happy to see you all, guys. It's really, like I said in the beginning of this stream, it's like a little family I'm having on the side. It's really awesome to see you connect and talk to me like that. It's I really like that part of the stream. So I'll see you next week, and hopefully I'll have more dumb and funny stuff to show. And that's all. I'll see you next week. Bye bye. Good night. Nighty night.